Well, welcome to part 3. One little bit of news have been allowed to give you. At SIGGRAPH this year, Autodesk will be debuting XBR. Now, if you're a 3D Max user, you know that's a big top secret Uber thing. They won't tell you what it is, right? Now, those of us that were especially invited meeting, I was told you about when I was over in Holland, and we were shown the next couple of releases of 3D Max. All I can tell you is you're going to enjoy it. I think it's safe to say that I can't see any less than 70%, of probably a lot more, of the 3D Max user base not liking this whole thing, this XBR thing. I can't tell you what XBR stands for. I'll get crucified if I do. But I think the only people that aren't going to like it are people that are stuck in their ways. That's all I'm going to say. But keep your eye out, because it's really big news. You heard it here first, right? XBR. You'll find out about everything about it at SIGGRAPH, right? Worth it. So I'm in absolute screaming agony now. So it was very stupid coming out for a walk. Now, what have I got lined up for this next release? I'm changing things around a bit. See, because I know that the opposition, work out who that is yourself, think I'm going to do the same playbook all over again. Oh no, got a whole new playbook now. There's things coming that to be quite blunt, I don't know who I can trust from the beta testers. There's some people I'm pretty sure I can't, right? So I do not see a word now. The only people who know are about 3 people at Autodesk what I'm about to do before I do it. Sometimes not even they know, right? Not because I don't trust them, it's just basically because I don't have time. Because if I have a good idea for something and I want to get the info out there fast, I'll do it and ask questions later. See, they know that it's a double-edged sword with me. I'm not an Autodesk bitch, right? I know some people think that I'm not. I will support something as long as I believe in it. When I stop believing in it, or it stops doing what I want it to do, or somebody plays silly buggers, then yeah, drop support like hot shit, right? But I've made it clear that I'm not going to act this time as free tech support for Mudbox, because a lot of the application engineers did go AWOL, because the vehement sort of anti-reaction the user base had in the first couple of weeks was unreal, it was unprecedented. But we managed to turn that around by explaining that they were approaching things the wrong way, and Autodesk admit that they didn't exactly go out of the way to explain things correctly. So people got the wrong idea and stuff like that. This release, it's I'm not gonna. What I would say is, don't expect it to shake the world, because although it's got some very powerful features, it's not what I call rockstar stuff, right? You're not going to look for rockstar stuff for this. This is here for a reason, right? You might not want to think this is the only release this year or in the next 12 months. You might be right, you might not be. Who am I to say? They've got to release, once a year anyway. Anything more than that is a plus point, right? Same as the Service Pack 1 and 2 added a load of features, and it basically cost you nothing, right? So the next thing people on about like, this company does all this stuff for now. Well, yeah, so do Autodesk from time to time. They could have charged for those. I'll just have to clean the camera with my t-shirt. Right, that's better. So yeah, you got straight free stuff from Autodesk, but it's they're aimed more towards production. You know what I mean? It's the professional companies. They're not really as bothered about the hobbyists. They are and they're not. The hobbyists aren't really where the money comes from. The money comes from the likes of Wet suddenly saying they want 200 licenses. Right, that's a lot of bloody money. Now, whether 20 guys are happy or not with the release, yes, it has an impact. Yes, they do listen, but it doesn't have as much of an impact as the big companies. That's the way it works. You don't like that? Well, I'm afraid that's the reality of the world. Yeah, at times their PR can suck, right? I've told them that on many occasions. Not always have they liked hearing what I've had to say, but they know they get the truth, as I see it, right? But I've had a good whinge about there, so Please bear in mind I'm in a lot of pain. I do whinge when I'm in pain. So this release is going to be a whole new playbook. Yeah, I'll do some stuff I did last time, like the quick starts. Other stuff will be different. Expect more DVD releases, because I'm going to ramp that up now. I couldn't go too nuts with 2009, right? Because it was too near the end of its release cycle. So now I can sort of start gearing things up for a few weeks' time for 2010, get the bugger out there, you know, and it's sorted. But I would say that those of you amongst you, but I know I can't say that. That's top secret, I can't say that. Oops, nearly tripped up. It's going to be interesting to see what comes out of SIGGRAPH, because normally there's always the, you know, people have initial reaction of, whoa, that's amazing, and then about 3 days later they go, that's terrible, and then change their mind again. So all I've learned is you do what you do, and people will like or hate it regardless. It's not always based on logic. If it was based on logic, you know, Christ, we can't let logic take over. Probably should have thought that actually makes fucking sense. I'm very tired. I'm now going to turn this round and see what time we've got. 4 minutes. See what 4 minutes of me whinging. I must clean the camera again. Apologies, but I've got no choice here. That's better now. So, God, it's a bloody miserable day. So tonight I might start doing a bit more stuff. I've got some things I have to get done. There's some things that I've got to get sent to Pixar tomorrow morning. That should only take a few hours. Some stuff has got to be sent to Autodesk. That'll only take an hour or two. Then I might, you never know, actually get some time to do something for me. The tragedy is a lot of this stuff never sees the light of day from, you know, the demo stuff for people to show certain things and explain stuff. You never see it, right? I have a nice long video I did for some of the guys at Weta that I can never show anybody. You know, it's a shame because it was actually a very nice video. Shame I couldn't release that as a DVD. But we sell hotcakes, you know. The moment you see it as used by, then DVDs sell. Now, I'm lucky now that Pixar do let me tell people that they've actually bought the discs, right? Which is good, because a lot of people buy on the strength of that. You know, a certain person at Pixar, who shall remain nameless, basically I'd said to them, you know, I was discussing this whole licensing thing with them in the legal department, and they said, well, to be honest, when it comes to Mudbox, there's your stuff and the list ends there. Because a lot of the time they don't need somebody to show them how to sculpt, right? They need somebody to show them workflow tips and tricks, the ways to get things moving around in a new way and save them time. That's why I do well, because the risk is on big, and I've got a bit of a unique brain for that stuff. I see an obvious workflow where other people sometimes don't see it, right? Because if I was relying just on my sculpts, I wouldn't sell as many. You know, but I, you know, there's a few DVDs I'll be putting out that will be sculpting orientated, you know. But I'm trying to come up with for an environment one, something that's revolutionary and a bigger project than anybody's ever done before. We'll see. All right, I have an idea. That's all I'm going to say. Probably around the year end, around Christmas. We'll see. Right, what time is it? Near time for me to wind up, because I'm at the roundabout. And I'm going to go behind that pub there and walk along the big path, and then go home. So I'm going to quickly clean the camera again. Right. And I'll see you all next time. Always been a bit different for me being stuck in the house for the last few months. Although, as I say, this is probably, hopefully, unless it's raining, that's the only time I'm going to use this phone, right? Or if I'm knackered, I'll try and, in future, use the camcorder all the time to get the quality bumped up a bit, right? Because some people actually accuse me of it being a marketing gimmick, you know. Well, one guy, you know, I'm joking, but no, it's not a marketing gimmick, honestly. It's just, this is all I had available. You know, I never had the time to go and get a camcorder until the other day. So, there you go. Right, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, toodle pip.